She died in a tragic car accident when I was 10 years old. And I finally realized that her faith in this loving God, her truth, was just a myth. Therefore, myth must be truth.
Well, that has obviously colored your attitude a bit.
Cassandra, my goal is simply to create an environment to see change in people's lives. Somebody out there say change! That's right! Change is what we're about. I've seen too many held back, waiting on some higher power. Not until we grasp that we are the higher power, can we take the next step in our evolution and finally become whole.
Последней части кода не хватает. Конечно, последней страницы тоже. Программа все равно работает.
Это твой валей. Надо их найти.
Stone Alexander has again opened his gates for his annual celebrity gala and auction for charity. And here comes the world-famous, globe-trotting Dr. Gillian Lane. Tell us, are you a buyer or a seller this afternoon?
Oh, I'm just here to drink some fine champagne and support a worthy cause.
Alexander, the beloved media mogul turned political dynamo, has recently been named chairman of the European Union. He plans to celebrate his good fortune today by auctioning his Arabian stallions, with all proceeds going to the African Children's Relief Fund.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your money. Thank you so much for coming. My very good friend, the lovely Princess Gabriella Fucini of Tuscany, has requested this opportunity to say a few words to you. Principessa, prego.
In the last year, Chairman Alexander's various corporations have focused on new ways to combat our diminishing resources. Today, we have the first signs of a breakthrough. The development of an inexpensive, high-nutrient wafer that can sustain an active person for more than a day. And a revolutionary new form of ocean desalination that will bring life-giving water to the driest of deserts.
Saluti. Cheers.
In light of these remarkable advancements, I am proud to present Chairman Alexander with this year's United Nations Humanitarian Award.
Mr. Chairman!
Ah, Mr. Mythology, the motivational guru. It's all right, Dominic. So, are you going to help us raise the roof around here?
I'm sure the bids will be a little bit out of my league.
Oh, come now, Dr. Lane. What creates an extraordinary life is an extraordinary mindset.
I believe you've met Miss Barris.
I'm a big fan.
Please excuse me. Change and forward motion is everything.
I'd like to get together with you and set up a meeting and discuss some ideas. Who's his friend?
Oh, you mean Dominic. He's one of Stone's top aides. A bit odd for sure. I believe he used to be some kind of a priest.
Yeah, well, if I were Stone, I'd watch my back.
Ah, brilliant.
Always come prepared.
Oh, thank you.
May I?
That's very kind of you. What would your wife say?
We're separated, so probably not too much.
Almost as effective as your personal power tapes.
Did I do something to offend you in a former life?
No, only in this one. You know, Stone is a good man. He doesn't deserve to be exploited.
Hey, I believe in what he's doing for the world. I'd like to help people out where it's not about making money.
Brilliant, because you know the best thing about your power tapes? The money-back guarantee.
So much for my run. You're right, Gillen. You okay?
Of course.
Always have to play the lone wolf. How's your family?
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. Just a day back from pursuing the likes of Stone Alexander, which I told you was a big mistake. And now you're over here.
Hey, you invited me, remember?
You boys ready for the good stuff?
Where'd you spend all your time out? Tennis? Golf?
Why are you doing this to me?
Dorothy spoke with Jennifer yesterday.
Is that why you had me over?
Why didn't you tell us that you two were having problems? She said you're filing for divorce.
Not everyone can stay married for 30 years, Jack.
32. We're trying to help. What about little Maddie?
What do you want to hear? That I'm losing the best thing that ever happened to me, but I don't know how to fix it?
That's a start. We're friends, Gillen. Friends share things with each other.
Gillen, we've had our tough times, too. Being the wife of a senator hasn't been that easy. Sorry. We just promised each other that we'd stick it out, that we'd make it work no matter what. No matter what.
Fine. What do you know about visions?
Visions? You're the mythology expert.
I've been seeing them.
What kind of visions?
I don't know. Weird ones.
Maybe your collective consciousness is trying to tell you something.
Great. Now, you're mocking me.
I wouldn't mock the man who empowered me to my last election. I don't know anything about visions. I never had one. But I know about marriage. And I know about family. And I know the worth of a real man will show in the countenance of his wife's face.
Oui, je